Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with 7 Days to Die, and it is day 27. We have one more day before the blood moon, and it's a little bit early for us to get too much prepared for that just yet. It's not very far away, so we can move stuff over there pretty easily. Oh boy, sounds like we might have us a screamer. That could get a little ugly. Hold on. Oh. We're going to have to do this carefully if that's what it is. Nope, it's not a screamer. It's just regular zombie. And I missed her. Holy crap. Well, we're not going to worry about how loud it is. We're just going to take them out. That didn't do it. Well, we're going to use this little machete here. This thing does the job. Okay. Yeah, it must have been a wandering horde. I'll put him down. And him. Nope, not all the way. It's because it's one of those big mama zombies. Let's see. Yeah, since I have been in the last episode, I've been doing a lot of work on the blood moon base. As you can see, I actually broke open the floor of the bridge and I've loaded it up with spikes, so they'll either land on the spikes, fall into the water. They're not going to have a good time of it. Not in the least. I need to make sure that I have some place to store my stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and build a storage place. Just a wooden one for now. We're going to see how well this does and if it needs upgrades later on down the line. We'll put our stuff in there. Yeah, apparently I did a good job with this, except I should have had this part facing the other direction. So it may or may not pay off as well as I'd hoped, but I don't know, we might be alright. Depends on where the zombies fall, honestly. But one of the things I wanted to do here, and on the last episode I was able to get myself set up so I can enter the burnt zone at any time. Now I want to be able to enter the desert, because there's a lot of stuff there that I need. Now I have gone there off screen for a number of reasons. Just from going through there, I managed to complete some of the necessary missions to get through there. One of which was killing all the, what do they call them, the desert zombies? I think they're, I don't know, they're called plague zombies or something like that. But what we need to do is we need to get as quickly as we can to the nearest. See, it's not that close, unfortunately. probably be easiest just to go down through here. Keep going straight, make a turn here, and go through the burnt zone. That may take a minute. Alright guys, I am back, and we are in the desert zone. Now the things we need to get here are pretty simple. We just need to get actually some of these yucca trees, which shouldn't be that hard. The problem is we only have a limited amount of time to do it. This machete should make short work of it, but I'm going to overheat very quickly. And the cactuses do not count. Here we need to get aloe vera. Is it aloe vera or yucca? Better look. Desert beer, the challenge is aloe leaves, okay. So yeah, I don't need to get the yucca fruit. Aloe leaves. And I'm already getting it overheated. That's not good. Okay, I got the aloe. Now I need to find shale oil deposits. Now the shale oil deposit should stand out pretty readily, but oh wait a minute, here's a backpack. Let's see what the heck's in there. Oh, I need that. Yeah, when I came in here, one of those plague guys attacked me. Did a number on me. That's why I've gotten myself infected here. Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to stop up here and cool down a little bit before I move on. That's shale oil right there, but we've got to cool down. If I don't, we're going to die. Oh, get out of here. Okay, this is not a trader. Oh shoot, I think we have a dog. We have a dog, dog. Okay, dog's dead. Alright, we're cooling down. Good. Oh, that was a little scary there. See if there's any cool water in here. Can't drink that water. Might as well check for stuff while we're here. We got books. We can read. And once we get up to 3 minutes, we should be golden. But yeah, you get overheated very, very quickly here. Actually, it's already saying apparently I'm too close to the edge there. Okay. That's locked.
Battery low.
Sorry about that. Apparently my headset's running out of power of all times. It lets me know. Yeah, let's see what they dropped here. Ooh, Sniper Volume 4? Well, that could help us heal. We do need some food, though. I didn't take any food with me because, you know, I think ahead. Let's see. Grab that dog's bits. There's one tough hombre. Took a shotgun to the head to bring him down. another double barrel shotgun. I can sell that. Blew his arm off. Blew his stinking arm off. Oh, we got coyotes. You gotta be careful. They're dangerous. Yeah, the coyotes can hurt you. I think the foxes can too. Well, that sounded inviting. Why is there a snow biome zombie in the desert? That must be one of those age-old questions. Let's see. We got some ammo here. Flaming crossbow bolts. Now that I don't have. Let's switch to those. There you go. Oh, that's some cool stuff. Ooh, I need this too. And I got a headache. So all those things helped quite a bit. Now we just need to find some food. Are you kidding me? Ah, great. I can't seem to find my inventory here. Jeez. That was way too close. Stupid bird. Alright. Oh, there we go. Chicken soup in the garbage can. That'll give me some moisture. And food. This should cool me off. Yes, this will take him out. There we go. Let's see, they dropped 2 loot bags. Oh, wait a minute, I need to cool off first. Alright. This isn't over. Not by a long shot. Let's see here. See if there's anything in here we could use. We can read this. We got some shale there. I got a lot of tires. They keep getting too hot. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait here for a minute, guys, until we cool down a little bit. We don't have the sunstroke medicine yet. Until we do, we can't travel around here safely. I need to get something for my infection. Let me check the medical supplies. There might be here. Nope. There's some steroids. That ain't gonna do any good. More flaming bolts. Steel arrowheads. Let's see, we've got vehicle adventures. We've got some timed little rogue hood, some 9mm ammo, a bipod mod, and I don't have. Well, I've got some room here. All right, we're gonna have to cool off again. This is getting ridiculous. Might be some food in here though. Just a bunch of recipe magazines. Not gonna do us any good. Yeah, we are full up. We need to find our bike. Well, I just opened it up. Ooh, there's some food. Some charred steak. Let's go check those bags that are out here. We're almost fully cooled down. Ooh, well, it's coffee. It should help. And we got cash, but we have no place to put it. Yep, I don't have any money. I can't buy anything to drink. Yep, I just keep finding dirty water. Alright, we're going to have to make a run for it here. Yeah, this would be a great place to raid for gasoline. Alright, we need to get out of here. Where's our... Oh, it's over here. Are you kidding me? Alright, we're gonna have to find that oil shale we saw. It was right over here. Yep, here it is. We don't have a lot of time. There it is. Now we need to go to the challenge. Deem that. Then we need to craft the Sunstroke. Alright, let's see. How do we do that? Sunstroke Tonic. I don't know how much time we have. Oh, we need fresh water. Of course we do. Why wouldn't we? Well, let me grab a little more of the shale. Yeah, we're going to have to go back into the building and cool off again. And then we got to go back home. Because we have done enough. Hello. I don't have time to mess with him. What the heck happened? It's like all of a sudden there's zombies everywhere. Shoot. Okay, I'm going to get overheated here. This is not going well. Okay, yeah, I'm cooling down. Well, I was cooling down. Okay, I'm cooling down. They're still looking for me. That was a little too close. I mean, I could risk it and drink the water, but I don't think that would be a good thing to try. Alright, we are headed out of here as quickly as we can. Alright, we need to get the hell out of Dodge here. I swear to God, that was a little too scary. Once we get back to the bird zone, we should start cooling off. Which makes no sense, but that's the way it works. And from there, we just need to get home because we got to make this stuff. And then the only thing we have left is for the radiation zone. Ah, we're cooling down. Alright. We survived. Before we do anything, let me see if I can't load this thing up. Yep. Let's drop all this stuff in here. We don't need immediately. That way if we see something like, well, we've got a drop right over here that we could harvest. Oh, it's in the desert. Of course it is. Well, we won't have to be here very long. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Alright, we got... Ooh, is that steel? Steel cubes. Ooh, and we got some goldenrod tea. That we can use. That'll get us hydrated. Then quickly get back to our burnt zone here. Alright, we made it. Wait a minute. Before we go any further, check the sports bag. Nothing. And I'm going to check see if there's any honey, because then I could cure myself. Yeah, if I see a stump, I'm going to chop it, because I want to see if I can get some honey. I don't know how much longer I can... At a certain point, the honey doesn't do any good. Alright guys, I am back. Still very thirsty. The goldenrod tea didn't help a whole lot. But I did find a stump with some honey. So my infection is going down, thank goodness. But that was kind of tough. I managed to survive it. Took her quite the beating. Look at all my trees. Aren't they looking wonderful? Yeah, I've got a couple snow pines over here now that have grown up pretty nice. Only problem is it does hide the zombies really well, so I may end up relocating those. Because, yeah, you don't want to block it too much. Because they're using that as a way to hide. Oh, and I gotta come back and get that stuff that's in there, too. Oh, we have it respawning. Come on, dude. Yeah, if you leave for too long, they respawn. Might be one upstairs, too. Let's see. Last time I had one right here. Yeah, you always gotta be prepared for that. But yeah, I did manage to get all the ingredients. The only thing I don't have is the fresh water. Otherwise, I could have made it while I was out there, which would have been really nice. But I need to drink this first. Because I am terribly thirsty. Yeah, I left without any food or water. Now, that was seriously stupid. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I upgraded all these to iron chests. And yeah, I've made a few other meals here. I'm going to go ahead and just get myself back in order here. Got some sham chowder. This I must have picked up along the way. Some meat stew. Yeah, got myself another double barrel shotgun, which I can sell. And I've got another iron sledgehammer, which I can sell. Actually, I think I put that in tools. But yeah, they're level 5s. They should bring... And see, I've got a level 4 steel sledgehammer that I can sell to the trader. Some of those are upgrades. Some of them are just stuff I've been picking up. But I'm going to go ahead and load all this stuff. Looks like I picked up some vitamins. Of course, we got the aloe vera. Oh, we got some craft magazine stuff. Tools. So I finally unlocked robotics, pipe baton quality 6, and robotic sledge quality 1. That's the first of those. I think that's all I got. That's really all I had time for. But this was nice. The 100 steel cubes. I wish I had them when I was building that darn Blood Moon base there. I think I have some more in here too. Yep, I got 200 of them now. Can you believe that? That's just amazing. Well, anyway, I'm going to bring you back in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and load all this stuff. Alright guys, I am back, and we are going to go ahead and attempt to make this Sunstroke Tonic. We need 3 aloe vera leaves, 5 oil shale, 5 mushrooms, and I've already got the water. So let's see. Oil shale I think I stuck in here, didn't I? Yeah. Go ahead and grab that. There's mushrooms, plenty of those. What was the other ingredients? Let's see. Aloe vera leaves. I think... I'm not sure if I have to use it. Okay, I can craft it here. Alright. 21 seconds to make. I'll drop off all the rest of the extra stuff. Didn't need that many mushrooms. I think I need to put this under building materials, actually. This stays in medicine. And I'll keep the water. There it is. Now, apparently I have to use it. Does it require that I just use it, or do I need to do more than that? Let me see here. Let's see, biome. Challenge. Let's redeem that. Nope, we just have to craft it. We don't have to actually use it. Let's see, several items needed to craft the gear. We need armor crafting kit, scrap polymers, cloth fragments, leather, lens. Wait a minute. Okay, we might be able to build this. I think we need sand. Yeah, I thought I saw something about lenses that you can craft down in the forges. Yeah, always remember to put your forges as far away from your base as possible because they will definitely increase the heat signature, which will draw zombies. Okay, here's our forge room. So, let's see, lenses. What do we need for that? We need sand and clay. And we have plenty of clay in here, so we just need to put sand in here. So let's turn that on. Throw a little sand in here. I don't know how much it's going to take. I think I used most of my sand to make cement. I'm not so sure. Yeah, you have to make it in the forge. All right. I have no idea how much it's going to take. I do not have the necessary resources to craft it, so apparently a lot more than that. Well, there's one. Yeah, it's counting down, see? Once it gets to 62, I can craft the other lens. And there it is. 18 seconds to make a lens. And then we'll turn the fire off because we really don't want to leave this on if we don't have to. Alright. 2 lenses. Got turned around there. And then we need to head back up. Like I said, it's a long way down here. Well, sometimes I have trouble getting up this. There we go. Alright, let's get up here. Okay, we need polymers. We need... What else do we need? Cloth fragments, leather, and armor crafting kits. Desert, why is that? Oh, I have to redeem that. And then I craft it. Alright, that's it. It's going to take 60 seconds for it to come out. I'm going to go ahead and drop off the excess of this stuff because I didn't need all that. I just went ahead and grabbed it all to save time. Don't need that much. Oops. is, desert gear. And we just go to our little person here, and we drop that in. And now he can travel in a desert without getting overheated. Perfect. Alright, we got all this in order here. We seriously need to visit the trader, but I wish I could find one of the other traders, because honestly, Recht is not the nicest guy, and his prices are expensive. But we're going to probably see if we can't find another one. But probably after Blood Moon. There's not going to be enough time for that. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, actually, I wanted to check on my crops. Yep, they're looking like they're doing pretty good. We've got corn, we've got potatoes, we've got pumpkins. I keep switching them around. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger here shortly, but I put it up here so that it can not be damaged by the zombies or anything else. And I could harvest it at night when there's not much going on. But anyway, guys, the next adventure is going to be the Blood Moon, and I have to get prepared for that. So I got to start taking ammo and all kinds of stuff over there so that we can get through that. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will be back with another episode of 7 Days to Die. Until then, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun. I will see you later. Bye-bye.
Don't let the sun set down on me. Don't let the sun set down on me. No food or water, maybe 7 days until I die. The bombs are falling, there was fire burning in the sky. The dead have risen.